The coronavirus has created anxiety and problems for so many people in the US and across the globe. But some people in the United States have to deal with not just the stress of the coronavirus, but also with the future of their legal status. That particular group of people, I'm referring to those people on DACA status, Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals. This is a program started by President Obama in 2012. And this summer, there is expected to be a ruling by the Supreme Court on the future of DACA, and many people suspect that the Supreme Court is going to favor President Trump and possibly cancel the program. So what's going to happen? There are quite a few options, quite a few things that people are predicting, and I wanted to talk about options because we get a lot of questions from DACA recipients that are super concerned about this, and I want to make sure that we can at least address this in this video and maybe offer a few solutions. But before that, if you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel, click this bell to be notified, and also click a like. The more likes we get on the video, the more people can see it and actually get access to this valuable information. My name is Jacob Sapochnick. I'm an immigration attorney located in San Diego, California. And we practice immigration in all 50 states, and that's all we do. We produce videos every single week for your enjoyment and for your education. So let's talk about the future of DACA. So the Supreme Court is expected to deliver a ruling at the end of June, in the end of June 2020. And people think that the ruling is going to favor President Trump, which the idea to favor his decision to stop this program. Since 2017, new DACAs are not allowed to file new applications. Only renewals continue to happen right now. And the concern is that if the ruling passes in June, people are not even going to be able to renew it. And again, what I think is that no matter what is going to happen in June, no matter what the ruling is, the president has the authority to continue to allow at least people that are currently on DACA to continue to renew their benefits. To me, it's unimaginable that they'll do that. And so what I think is going to happen, and what I tell a lot of my DACA clients and people that call and email me, it's the reason why I'm creating this video, is that in my mind, even if the Supreme Court is going to rule in favor of terminating DACA or putting a pause on it, I think the president can and will probably allow at least the renewals of the program for the next few years until a permanent solution is going to happen. Also, what they can do is revert back to H.R. 6, which is a previous bill from the House that passed a few years ago that would make DACA a permanent solution. And who knows, maybe they will go back and say, you know what, there are some options for DACA recipients. They are essential to our economy. They are essential to be part of our society, especially during this pandemic. What I think is going to happen because of the coronavirus pandemic and the way a lot of the immigrants, including DACA recipients, were able to help and support our economy and support our healthcare system, I feel that it's going, even if the Supreme Court is not going to keep the program or rule in favor of the program, I think that at least a renewal of the program will stay in place, and the president is going to be able to try to help find a solution to maybe revert to some of the older bills that were passed that will allow us to get to the DREAM Act, which will be a permanent solution for DACA recipients. And I think that this pandemic will be actually a big push towards making DACA a permanent solution, as opposed to canceling this program and leaving people without status, without being able to work and live in the United States. This is something that I don't think is going to happen. And so my suggestion for DACA recipient right now is, if you are seeing this video, try to renew your DACA before the end of June. You can renew it up to a year before it expires, just to be on the safe side, so you at least have it. And that's pretty much all the action you can take, is just take action and renew your DACA now. But my prediction is that even if the Supreme Court is not going to rule in favor of keeping DACA, there are options for the president to allow the continued renewals of DACA, maybe not new ones, but continued renewals until further notice. And hopefully the pandemic will push for a more permanent solution, which is the DREAM Act. And again, they do have a few bills that were passed by the House. All they have to do is push for those bills to continue to the Senate and actually create some sort of a permanent solution. So I think that this pandemic may be the push to make DACA a permanent solution. So hopefully those of you that are watching right now and you're here on DACA or you know somebody who's on DACA, make sure that they renew those DACAs before the end of June. We need DACAs and we need them right now. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you are seeing this video for the first time and you're here for the first time, make sure you subscribe to our channel, click that bell to be notified. And we have a Facebook group with a lot of amazing immigrants who have discussions there every single day. So if you want to join our Facebook group, make sure you click the link to join. It's in the description of this video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in our next video.